Hey, it's Skelemystyk. Yeah, I know. Y'all looked at the title and you said, oh my God, this freaking guy, not another game theory video. You guys, you're killing me with this. Well, guys, yeah, you're going to have to just hang on. Grin and bear it. Wait, no. Deal with it for a minute. Trust me on this. Deal with it. Okay? I have not only a very interesting game theory this time, but one that makes a whole lot of sense. And before I actually tell you what that game theory is, I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to make you listen to me for at least a few minutes. I know. There it is again. That guy. Okay. You got to deal with it again. Now, after I told you to deal with it twice, and I sounded kind of rude, I'm sorry. I'm not really trying to be rude. I'm sure that I did sound rude. Well, here's your third one. Deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. If you're still here after all this punishment you've just taken in the first minute of this video, let's get down to brass tacks about what I'm going to talk about here. I think that we're going to have something that is never before seen in the history of Wizard 101, just like the title says. What is that? Well, let's start with some backstory. Way back in the day, actually, it seems kind of funny to say that. Way back in the day, in Chrysalis, whenever we released Old Cobb, and he went through his spiel there on the mountaintop and raised his arms into the air and praised, well, whatever it was he praised, and let a bunch of those little filmy spirit-looking things out, he said to us that his children were going to go and experience Polaris, Imperia, and Mirage, the hidden lands and broken shores. Now you know, as well as I do, that very monologue sparked a whole lot of different theory videos about, well, what did all that mean exactly? Well, let me tell you what I think that means. In all this time, in all those theory videos, everybody posited where the hidden lands and broken shores were at, where they were going to appear, when we were going to get to see them, when we were going to get to play them, and all those fell to pass and didn't happen. Why is that? Okay, well, we didn't have hidden lands, broken shores in Polaris, you know that. We didn't have them in Mirage, you know that. And we haven't seen them here in Imperia, you know that. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm telling you stuff you already know, I know. Here's where it gets interesting. Well, in this world, we learned that there are 3 chaos chains binding Old Cobb's heart. Well, we've already been through Polaris, and we've already been through Mirage, and we see the first one after a long, long trail of over the river, through the woods, around the bush, down behind the apple tree, and out behind the barn. We've seen 1 chaos chain. 1. Sure, we have, well, I don't want to spoil, spoiler alert just for a minute. Okay, if you're still here, you know about it. Sure, we have Mallory back at the Arcanum wounded, sure. But what we don't have is the other 2 chaos chain locations. Very handily, we are missing the location of 2 chaos chains. Also, very handily, we are missing seeing the hidden lands, and we are missing seeing the broken shores. Here is my game theory. My game theory is that we are in the first part of a 3-part world. We've had 2-part worlds before, like with Chrysalis. And we thought we were going to have a 2-part world here in Imperia because, well, we've only got the 1 chaos chain. But I think we're going to go for even 3. I think that we're going to go for 3 areas in Imperia here. And it's going to be Imperia proper. Then they're going to be the hidden lands for 1 chaos chain. And the broken shores for 1 chaos chain. It's just too convenient that we have 2 pieces of chaos chain left. And 2 worlds that we've heard about but not seen left. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just too much coincidence for me. Add to that, everybody here knows what King's Isle does. King's Isle gets as much possible mileage out of any game deving that they do as humanly possible. I think that they are the, if not the inventors, they are the ones that kept life in the concept of defeat and collect. Of go to this boss, do something, and then come back to that same boss and do something, and then come back to that same boss and do something, and so on, and so on, and so on. As evidenced by Imperia. We have been all over this thing, all over this place, and we've got 1 chaos chain out of 3. Sure, we've had a little bit of story, but we've had a whole lot of walking. a whole lot of walking, to get one of 3 chaos chains. Guys, that's what it's going to be, I'm pretty sure. We're going to have another chaos chain in the Hidden Lands. We're going to have another chaos chain in the Broken Shores. And then finally, we'll be able to put this arc to rest. This is going to be the first ever arc in the history of Wizard 101 that has more than 3 parts. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, finished, done, and on to the next arc. Yes, we had Chrysalis in 2 parts, and it served, but guys, let's face it, Chrysalis has a rep for being the longest dragging world so far in the history of Wizard 101. I think maybe they might just going to be top that record. I think maybe we're going to be in Imperia so long that, well, I'm going to grow a beard. I can't even get facial hair here. What do you think? I think that's where we're at. I think that's what's going to happen. I would love to hear your responses. I would love to hear your answers and your own theories. Slap them down there in the comment section below. Let's talk about it because, well, I'm not always the smartest skeleton of all. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's smarter than me. Love to talk about it. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Give it a good hard snap. As well as like, subscribe, share, you know what? Yell my name to everybody you know, because I would love to see more of you around here. If you want to hang out live, you have the full opportunity to do that. I stream pretty much every evening on Twitch, starting around 9:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Usually, every once in a while I take it off, but it's pretty much every night. You are more than welcome to show up there, hang out. I do a lot of meet and greet whenever I do these streams. And I just about bet with all the stuff that goes on, you'll have a good time. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace.